Hi, welcome to Teen Nightly News. I'm your host, Clare Martin, here with
Paxton Vaughn. Tonight's episode is all about paparazzi.
Paxton. How do you think paparazzi works?
The paparazzi works basically for the people or like the general public. Like they work for a company, but really the company wouldn't be there without their viewers or their readers. So paparazzi go and they're basically just nosy people and they take pictures and then they'll sell it to a company or they could publish it themselves. And a lot of times rumors are created by paparazzi because a lot of times you can't exactly tell what's going on in the picture, so they can make something up, and that's how rumors get started.
Very true. In studio tonight we have Kate Gosselin, the mom of 8 on TLC's hit show Kate Plus 8. Here to have her point of view on how the paparazzi affects her life, our interview with Kate Gosselin.
Kate, tell us what's going on with your kids. Kate, how are your kids doing? How's your husband doing? Kate, come here. Look at me. Look at the camera. Kate, how are the kids doing? Kate.
Hi, thank you for coming today. Would you like to introduce yourself to our viewers at home who don't know you already?
Yes, I'm Kate Gosselin from the TV show Kate Plus 8.
Thanks for coming again. So we know you have a lot of kids. Is it crazy at home usually?
Of course.
Yeah. So today's our segment on paparazzi. So we're wondering if we could just ask you a few questions about your experiences and things. So first of all, how does the paparazzi work for you?
Usually they're posted outside my home and around the property constantly where my kids play. Also, there are many paparazzi when I leave the house and do daily activities, such as grocery shopping or taking my kids from school.
That sounds really hectic. Do you think now why do you think the paparazzi hound celebrities like yourself and your ex-husband? Do you think there's a certain reason?
I think they mostly hound us because they're interested in us, and it's odd to see a single mom with 8 kids, and people just want to know how our daily lives go. There are rumors as well about our kids and they just want to know what to believe about them. So
Yeah, almost like intrusive, sort of.
Yep.
Do you think you particularly need the paparazzi? Do you think you feed off of them?
No, I don't particularly need them, especially not for the lies and rumors about the kids and myself. Some even have ruined my friendships and obviously my relationship with my husband. But some new things, such as a cookbook or new season on a show, come out of that. It's good.
So there are some good things that come out of it, which is true. Would you change anything about the situation you're in now? If you wanted to, would you have more security guards or homeschool your kids? Even pay the paparazzi off to lay low?
I think right now I would definitely change the situation for my kids and try to keep them out of the public eye as much as possible. The paparazzi finds a way no matter what, so it's really hard. And paying them is not something I've ever thought of, but it may be a good idea.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. And I just have one more question for you. Have you ever thought of maybe a private teacher for your kids at home? Because, I know school can be hectic anyways, just getting out and dropping them off for regular people. So, especially with you all, is there anything you ever considered?
I definitely have, and we've been looking into that for a while. Things have been a lot with the students and the peers asking questions, and even some parents coming up to the kids and myself asking questions. So I think homeschooling is a very good option.
Well, thank you for your time and letting us interview you about paparazzi, and that's all we have today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks again to Kate for coming in and giving us her time for an interview. Paxton, what do you think the best solution is for Kate to keep the paparazzi at bay?
With paparazzi, it's always a difficult situation because they're always going to be there and they're always going to be nosy. With Kate, she does have a fairly large property with a large perimeter, and her kids do play out there, so she didn't want her kids photographed while they're outside playing, so maybe have extra security around the perimeter just to kind of keep people away so the kids can play without having people watching them. With going out, it's trickier because it is a public area, but maybe she could have security with her when she's driving so that paparazzi aren't following her vehicle or anything, or when she's at a place out with the kids, she could have paparazzi there. Just around her so that no one's getting too close, or places that have private rooms, she could call if they were going to do something fun and have basically a private room for her and her kids so they can just get out and relax.
And what's your opinion on the private teacher? Do you think she should have one or let her kids live the most normal life?
If the kids were okay with it and they didn't mind doing it, then I think that would be a fine idea. But she probably wants her kids to be kind of in public school, so they're having a normal life. She could set up precautions inside the school where, like, no one's allowed to enter the school with a camera unless it's, like, for the school district. Or with, like, pick up and drop off, they could be picked up and dropped off in a separate place than all the other kids so that there's less people seeing them.
So although it's not completely normal, it's the best they can get. And now we have an interview from the head photographer at People magazine, Oscar Diaz, to give us a better inside look on the job of a paparazzi. Okay, so how do you think prices differ with certain celebrities with the photos? Do they go up or down?
It's based on social status, so someone who's very popular right now, such as Miley Cyrus, who's possibly engaged, prices for the picture can go up, or someone who's not in the news right now, such as Britney Spears or Lindsay Lohan for their drug addiction and rehab, they're not really that popular. And it also depends on if there's many pictures of that. Like, let's say you get a picture of the engagement ring, that picture will be very popular.
Yeah.
But if there's many pictures, you really won't get much money for it.
Yeah, because people want to see what they want to see.
Yes.
So does the quality of the photo make a difference? Like if it's blurry or not?
That does have a big impact, because if it's a blurry picture, that you have the viewer guessing what's really going on, but it's a very clear picture, they can clearly see what's really going on in that.
Because the picture always says 1,000 words, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you for letting us have an inside look at the magazine and different things. And
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Thank
you for watching Teen Nightly News on our edition of Paparazzi.
Catch us next week with our edition on the 2016 presidential election.
I'm your host, Clare Martin.
And I'm Paxton Vaughn.
Good night. Good night, America.